the different techniques that was used in the Shakespearean time, also known as the Elizabethan era. I'm going to go over the main two types of hunting they uses, which is they use different kinds of weapons and mainly falconry. And then at the end, I'm going to tie it all in with how this goes with Shakespeare. So falconry is the sport of hunting with falcons, hawks, owls, or any other kind of predatory bird. It is the use of training, keeping, and hunting with those animals. Falcons and hawks are the most commonly used ones. And then there are the owls, eagles, and other predatory birds. The way the birds were trained is the bird was taken from its nest at a young age, because that reason is because it is extremely essential to have the bird to get used to the human, or else the training process will not work. And the training process is the falconer would have the hawk or falcon or bird perch on his arm or hand, usually it was on the wrist, and he would have it stay there by feeding it pieces of food. And then the bird is encouraged to fly from a tree to the falconer's hand. He would have his hand held out like this, and the bird would come from the tree onto his arm. And then the bird is encouraged to fly from the arm to catch prey and bring it back unharmed or untouched. The falcons and hawks were used to hunt smaller prey like rabbits, small or larger rodents, other birds, and even fish. The falconers would put hoods on the birds to keep the bird calm and make sure it is alert when the falconer needs it. For falconry, the upper class or richer people would do more of it. And the different types of weapons is mostly bows and arrows or crossbows. If they had more money, they would use crossbows or a type of gun. This is the blunderbuss. It is the only pistol they had. They would use this or hunting rifles. They would also use swords as just in case weapon. And then they also used dogs. Dogs were also expensive. Same with the guns. They were rarely used. It would be a team of dogs, mostly Rottweilers and different types of hunting hounds. So right now you're probably all wondering, how does this tie in with Shakespeare? Well, in the book we were reading, The Taming of the Shrew, Petruchio, one of the men, comes up to Kate, which is his wife, and says, "My falcon is sharp and passing empty. Until she stoops, she must not be fully gorged, for then she never looks upon her lure." Basically, he is gloating about Kate and how amazing she is and what he has done in her life and how he has trained her. Because before, Kate was kind of a horrible person, and so he tamed her or trained her as you would a hawk or falcon. In the first section, he is saying and gloating that Kate is always ready when he needs her. And in the second section, he says she is rewarded greatly when she does the job correctly. And now on to Hannah and Keely.